Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and we're going to do a wonderful collaboration that I know you will all enjoy with Melinda over at Melinda's Messy Sink. You'll have to check on the link below to see everyone's videos that are going to be amazing. It's a collaboration about traditions and maybe planning for the holidays, for Christmas. My video is going to be more probably about traditions. I would think a little bit of planning, but mostly traditions. Some photos. We'll do a little photo op thing, showing you of different pictures in the past of what we've done, what we do every year for traditions. My husband and myself, it's just us. We don't have children, and we have Zipper. And if you've seen him, you know he's enough. So anyway, that being said, let's get started. Cheers. Okay, the first one is, we start decorating the day after Thanksgiving. Well, not me, it's just me. And I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. I love to do the decorating. I don't want anyone to help me. I tried that one year. I tried to have my husband, you know, when you're young and newly married, you're like, come on, can you help me? No, nope, I'll just do it myself. And it turns out wonderful, so. So anyway, so we put up, as far as I can ever remember, I've always had, growing up, a artificial tree. So my mom always had our artificial tree, my mom and dad. And and I had that tree up until we moved here to this town about 10, 11 years ago. I had the tree. It did have a funny story to it. It's artificial, so it did. At one point, my dad put it near like the furnace or something, and it kind of melted one side of it. So we always had to put the back side to the wall going forward. But it's fine. Who's gonna see the back side of it, right? So I used it forever. I love that tree. But at the same time, when you move to a new home, you want new things. So we got rid of it. Kind of sad that I did get rid of it. I mean, it was losing some needles. It was, how old am I? 40. I'm going to be 48, people. So it was, 37 years old or something like that. Anyway, so we got a new tree. But we do put up several trees because as a grown-up, this is my house, this is our house, and I can do what I want. So, as you can see, this tree is in my bedroom. I'll show you the bedroom here. It's not really all decorated. I do take some stuff down, but our bedroom is kind of white and gold and creams with darker brown furniture. So this has been up for 2 years. It makes me happy. I'm going to keep it up. No one sees it but me and my husband, so I don't care. It's not down in the living room. So this is all done in white and gold. There's white accents on white, different ornaments. So like a polar bear ornament is to represent my mother-in-law and stuff like that. Snowmen in gold. So it needs to be tweaked a little bit. It's probably got bumped a few times over, spring and summer and all that. So I'll adjust it a little bit, and I'll probably add a few new ornaments when it comes to December. But I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep it up. It makes me happy. It goes with the room. I don't care. I did keep up other portions of it also to decorate, like some gold and white decorations around the room. I don't care. It's my bedroom. I'm going to do what I want. So, that being said, this stays up all year long. So does this decoration over here on my fireplace. It has a little bit of snowman, some decoration. It's made into a little bit of a bar. This is a vintage cloth here. So anyway, telling you a story, can't you tell? My notes are in this book, so I can remember everything. So, yeah, so we put up a fake one, and I keep it up till maybe a couple days after New Year's. I also have several little trees. I do a small artificial tree that goes in our dining area that has all homemade ornaments that I make. I usually try to make an ornament a year or something to put on it. Then I have a couple small little lit trees that I have around the house. I count those. They're trees. They're lit up. I count them. So, and then I usually, last year I did not, or maybe 2 years I did not. I usually do a very small, little 3, 4, I don't know what they're, real tree. I'll do one, and I put it kind of in a little nook in our house, and that has all vintage ornaments on it. Small vintage ornaments go on that. I have a vintage train that goes around the bottom of it, on the tree skirt. It's all, and their ornaments, some of the ornaments, I don't have any of the ornaments from my childhood, but I have purchased some that are identical to the ones. So I put those on there. It makes me happy. It gives me a hug when I need it. I do not have my parents. My mom passed away when I was 17. My dad passed away on my birthday 4 years ago. So that being said, I like a hug once in a while, and that reminds me of that type of stuff. And so I end up getting, like, I don't know, there's probably a good 6 or 7 trees around the house. But I like light. When it's Christmas time, I like light. And that's why I have this, although this sucker is bright. There is no, well, except for the bathroom light, this is the only light in here. So at nighttime, I originally wanted it as a night light. It's very bright. So it's on a timer, and then it'll go up. I wanted to discuss before I get into, I did like a little picture, what do you call it? Like a tour, not a tour, a little picture monologue, I guess, in the past of different things we do as traditions. Obviously, it's not Christmas yet, so I wanted to show you those pictures, things, different things my husband and I do that we enjoy. I will say on Christmas Eve, every year we go to my brother-in-law's house with so that would be from my side, my brother-in-law's house, and my sister's no longer in the picture, but to visit them, hang out. We always play games. As far as I can always remember, my mom always did Christmas Eve at our house with appetizers and like cookies, stuff like that, and appetizers out on the coffee table, and we all dressed up like in our sweaters and stuff like that, and we'd have our family get together. And then as my brothers and sisters are all way older than me, so then they would all go to their spouses after that. So then it would just be me with my mom, and we would open our gifts on, usually everything happened on Christmas Eve with us. My favorite thing, and I know this is funny, are the stockings. I always love my stocking because, and I don't know why, I just think sometimes the best gifts are the smallest gifts. And it could be just filled with nail polish, which you all know I love, chapsticks and lipsticks or makeup or whatever. And the most exciting, and I know this is weird, the most exciting thing, or that I don't know if it's the most exciting, but it's the one I remember the most, is when I was getting a little older, and she gave me, does anyone remember those bath bombs? They're not bath bombs, the jelly beads that go in your bath. They're like orange and green and yellow, honeysuckle and orange and cherry and all that, and they're in like a candy cane, or they'd be in little square things, and it was like you threw it in your bathtub and it had the oils in it and stuff. They smelled amazing. I love those things. You'd watch them kind of dissolve in the thing. So anyway, finally one year I got some because I was old enough. I was so excited. And I couldn't wait to get them every year. I always got a big, long, one of the large candy canes in my stocking every year. My one sister would get me the Lifesaver little books. Remember those with the Lifesavers in them? I love the butter rum. Maybe that's why I love rum today. Probably not. But anyway. And just those are the great memories. I love those memories. And so I love stockings. So I get so excited to fill my husband's stocking, and I tell him all the time, and I remind him every year, and he knows, but you know I'm bossy. So I always have to remind him. He's like, I know, honey, I know you love your stocking. Some of the best gifts are in the stocking. So anyway, so our stockings go up, they're filled. Zipper has the stocking. We always make sure there's some kind of candy usually in the stocking. So that that, we always opened our stockings on Christmas Eve growing up. So with my husband, I do the same thing. We open our stockings. It gets a little crazy around Christmas time for us. So open our stockings on Christmas Eve. After we get back from my brother-in-law, we go to my brother-in-law's, play games, have Christmas there, usually watch maybe a Christmas movie, but we play a couple games, stuff like that, 3 or 4 games usually, for a few hours and stuff, and then we head home. It's usually later at night, and then we open our stockings, stay up till God knows when, you know, midnight, 1 o'clock, whatever. Usually watching like, I don't know, like Christmas Vacation during that time. And then the next morning on Christmas Day, we have usually kind of 2 Christmases we have to go to and still enjoy our own. So usually in the morning we do our own Christmas together. So we open our gifts, Zipper opens his gifts, we take pictures and videos and all that stuff. And then we get ready, we watch Christmas Story right away, first thing in the morning. And then we head to my sister-in-law's for Christmas, which is my husband's sister. And then go over there and have our family Christmas. And then head down to Detroit area for our other family Christmas, which is on my husband's side. He has way more family than I do. So I have family, but I don't know. Anyway, so we go down there for Christmas and hang with the cousins and stuff like that and do our Christmas down there. So it's very enjoyable. It's hectic. It's crazy, but I love it. And I would not change it for the world. So that being said, in some of the video or some of the pictures you will see, I do show you some like gingerbread houses that we do every year. My husband and I do that. We go see Christmas lights. There's a saran wrap ball game that we do at my brother-in-law's house on Christmas Eve. That's a lot of fun. If you've never done one of those, they're really a lot of fun. Pinterest it. I did a video on it also, so if you want to go back last year, I think I did the video on it. Zippers in here, crafts and gifts. I do a lot of crafty gifts. We try to do a crafty gift out of all the gifts. One crafty gift, a homemade gift of some sort, whether it be food or snacks or an actual craft or something. I mean, it's the little things. And yeah, so why don't you stick around and watch the pictures that are coming up. So every year, my husband and I do a gingerbread house, and Zipper helps out. And my husband really gets into it. So here's a couple, and that will show you. It's harder and harder to find different houses and stuff to decorate, but we did a train and it turned out so cute. It's a lot of fun. We have snacks and appetizers when we do it, and we're in our pajamas. Here we dress in we go to a lot of different Christmas parties. There's usually 3. This is from our own party. We have a party every year. So we did a vintage style. I change it every year, so sometimes it'll be vintage or whatever. This was at our work Christmas party. Another work Christmas party. Same parties, but different years. This was one of our Christmas parties where we had the ugly Christmas sweater. It was our first one. This was a Rolls Royce club party. This was one of our parties also. Do you like that sweater? This was our vintage Christmas party. This was our pajama party, Christmas party one year. That's our cousin Lisa. We have a great time with her. And aren't we cute? Oh my gosh, we get our little matching PJs on with cats on them. So cute. It's a fun time. We've done it probably for 5 years. Now we get into different things that I wear during Christmas. We love all kinds of fun Christmas shirts. Anything with Christmas Vacation or Christmas Story on it. Different Christmas glassware, different Christmas shirts, headgear, earrings. I wear it all every day during December. So that's what I'm just showing you here. My sweaters. I love snowmen. I love Christmas Vacation. Is my #1 movie to watch, and I watch it before Christmas. So yeah, even my husband gets into it. So he's a good sport. Then we go into, we have pajamas. So we get new jammies every year, matching jammies and stuff. So these are our Christmas Story jammies. We try to do some little family photos and stuff like that in them. And this is a good family photo. Zipper's in the middle if you can see them. Okay, now wait for the next one, you guys. Wait, just look in the middle. look. That just cracks me up every time that photo. So anyway, we really like to get into our parties. We have visited A Christmas Story because I told you it's one of my favorite movies. This is in Cleveland, the replica house. It was so much fun. So much fun. I can't wait to go back. That was a few years ago. Every year, my husband and I, every weekend, we go to just ride around and look at different Christmas lights and stuff, whether it be in the park, at the zoo, different houses, different, subdivisions. Sometimes, we walk and we have hot cocoa. Sometimes we are driving through. We love Christmas lights. Love them. I put up a very minimal amount, but I do put them out. But I love looking at everyone else's lights. It just makes me so happy. And it's just it takes you an hour or two. This was downtown at the Capitol. We actually stayed at a bed and breakfast one year down there, and so we got to see the tree lighting ceremony. It was beautiful. This year, I'm actually going to be in the parade, so that's the tree lighting. So it'll be a lot of fun. I also bake every year. These are my mom's cookies, sugar cookies, so I always make those. It's a tradition every year. And then I make a whole bunch of cookies for people that are our customers, and we give them to. I craft every year. We like to give homemade crafts, at least one homemade craft as a gift every year, and I make a homemade craft for my tree. So these are just some of the different crafts over the years that I've made for Christmas. I love it. Every year my husband gets me the Hallmark snowman for my birthday, and they go up and down our stairway. This is a tradition that we do. It's the Saran Wrap ball. We do it every New Year or Christmas Eve with my one side of my family, my brother-in-law, my niece and nephew. This is our tree that has our 3 cards in it. These cards here, my husband and I give each other 3 Christmas cards every year, and we put them in the tree. This is just Zipper. I say singing Christmas carols. This is our little old-fashioned tree that we put up every year. And there's my little boy. Love him. Okay, I just wanted to show you the tree a little bit better. Decorations over here. It is a little mini bar. Don't mind that goes in my closet. Here's my Believe sign. And here's my newest ornament we got when we went to New York, Pennsylvania and New York, to the Lucy, the I Love Lucy Museum. So I kept it out so I don't forget that I have it, so it can go on the tree this year. And some of the stuff that I left out, and I just keep them out. They make me happy. And you can see it kind of goes with the bedroom. So it works out. Okay, so hey, what'd you think? Did you like the video? Kind of new to doing voiceovers, so bear with me on that one. So anyway, I wanted to talk about planning, Christmas planning. Everything is so, I guess I don't know, I'm pretty good at planning and doing all this stuff, but I will say our Christmas party that we have is like the second weekend in December, so that is one thing I have to plan for. And we hadn't had it the last couple of years, but we've probably done 7 of them. Different themes. The first couple of years we did the ugly Christmas sweater, getting going and stuff. But we've done pajamas, a pajama party. That one was really fun. And with a hot cocoa bar and all that stuff. We've done the retro look. We may have done that a couple of times in a row. I do love the retro look. I'm not going to lie. I think we did do it 2 times in a row. Yes, I do remember 2 different dresses. And then we've done... What else did we do? I can't remember. There was something else we did. But anyway, just a lot of fun. Different themes to go with. I love themes. And so this year we're going to do a flannel or a plaid Christmas party. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, so we really enjoy doing that with our friends. It's a cocktail party. We have appetizers, all that. So that I have to get planned for. And the weekend before that is a Christmas party with my place I work at. Get kind of fancy a little bit, fancy as you want, and that's fun. After that, I think we're good with parties. We're not doing the 3rd party this year, so we can do some other stuff. But yeah, then we just got to work in, like plan our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with our family and all that stuff, you know, and I shop ahead of time, so I get a lot of my Christmas gifts early. I just got to plan out some crafting things I want to do. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the videos. Hopefully you enjoyed our traditions. I'm sure there's more that I'm not thinking of. This was a little hard. When you're not thinking of something and plus it's 65 degrees outside. I'm not ready yet. So anyway, here comes Zipper back in. He's going to interrupt. But I want to say thank you to Melinda over at Melinda's Messy Sink for inviting me to do this collab with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some ideas for maybe some new traditions in your life. So remember to look at the link down below, click on it, and it'll give you everyone else that's in this collab, and there's going to be quite a few, and it's going to be fun. Don't mind my son. Anyway, he's a Scrooge. Going over all their traditions and their planning, and maybe some photos of their families. I did not give you a lot of pictures of any family members or anything like that because I didn't want to ask them, and it's not right to do it. So I tried to just find ones with my husband and myself, or Zipper. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you, Melinda. I really enjoy doing this. And hey, hit the little like button, the little thumbs up, hit subscribe. Still trying to get my 1,000 subscribers, but you know what? Do it if you want to. And hey, cheers.